Final Fantasy XVI is still a year away, but we are beginning to learn more about the world of Valisthea and the story that we will embark on next summer. One key element of this story are Eikons, or summons as many Final Fantasy fans will know them. Eikons are controlled by dominants, people capable of wielding the power of a specific Eikon. Dominants are going to play an important role in both the plot and the gameplay of Final Fantasy XVI. This is because dominants can lend their powers to others, and we've seen that in the recent Dominants trailer that Clive can cycle through different Eikons in battle in order to change his abilities. Benedicta Harmon is the dominant of the Eikon Garuda. She is also one of the three main dominants revealed thus far, with Joshua Rosfield aka Phoenix and Huga Kupta aka Titan also being shown in the trailers and on the official site. So just who is Benedicta Harmon? Let's take a look at all the information we have so far and find out. Let's start off by reading the official story preview from Square Enix. Having emerged from the storm of youth cold-hearted and ruthless, Benedicta Harmon, dominant of the Eikon Garuda and warden of the wind, turned her talent for swordplay and subterfuge into the command of Walued's elite intelligencers. It is on this mission to find the elusive second Eikon of fire that she crosses paths with a like-minded Clive and is forced to face her past. So what do we know just from reading this story preview? Well, first of all, we know that she is the head of Walued's elite intelligencers, aka she's a spy. And this makes her difficult to trust. Who knows if Clive will truly know her identity until later in the game or at all. We also can tell that they meet early on in the game based on the trailers showing Clive with only two Eikons available, Phoenix and Garuda. The story preview mentions Benedicta having to face her past after meeting Clive, and we do know that this game is split up from young Clive as part of the story and then older Clive for the other part of the story. And that means that maybe their pasts are connected in some way, maybe they've met each other, or maybe just some events that she took part of affected young Clive, and maybe that's a secret that she has to keep from him. We don't really know what happened, but we know that it's probably going to come out in some way as they journey together. If we want to guess why Benedicta and Clive are going to meet, then I think the connection is going to be Ifrit, or this second Eikon of fire. And to think about why Benedicta would even be dispatched, it's based around this concept that in Valisthea, all the nations are clustered around specific Mothercrystals. And these Mothercrystals provide aether to all of the people, and that gives power to the nation, and they're very important. So wars have been fought for control over these Mothercrystals, and Eikons are able to turn the tides of these wars. So with a new Eikon of fire discovered, there's potential for the power balance of Valisthea to be disrupted. So it makes sense that a nation like Walued have sent agents to ascertain the truth. And we've also seen that early on, Clive gets attacked by an Imperial Dragoon, so the Empire's there as well. There's going to be multiple players in this plot. We can also look at the quote, having emerged from the storm of youth, cold-hearted and ruthless. So we know we have a sad backstory coming, maybe some flashbacks, or at least a scene where she opens up to Clive. I get the feeling that she's going to be the tell you like it is type character, but she's not going to be an evil character. She's going to be on our side. We can also draw some conclusions about Benedicta from the trailers that we have so far. So for example, we see Garuda fighting Ifrit in the trailer, and maybe this is their initial encounter with the Eikon and it defeats her, or maybe it just escapes. We also see a quick shot of what seems to be Benedicta in bed with Clive, or maybe those are two different people. It looked like Clive's head from behind, and it looks like her hairstyle from behind, so that's what I thought, it was those two. In the Awakening trailer, we also see Benedicta talking to a ruler, and the setting is the Dhalmekian Republic, with Hugo, the dominant of the Eikon Titan, watching on from the background. But we also see her in a separate scene in the kingdom, I think it's in the kingdom of Walued, as we hear someone talk about the importance of the Mothercrystals. And I'm wondering, if she is the head of the intelligencers, then her role must be a secret, given that she is in this other kingdom in the Dhalmekian Republic. And they're talking about her pledging her sword. I don't think they would be considering that if they knew that she was actually a spy. She references that the Dhalmekian Republic drove off the Crusaders during a certain war, and those Crusaders are likely from the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, but we'll talk more about that in a future video. So that's everything we know about Benedicta Harmon, the dominant of the Eikon Garuda, unless I missed something, which is wholly possible. So if you got some information that I didn't find, comment down below and share it with everybody else so that we can get the information straight and that we can share and learn about the game together. And if you are interested in Final Fantasy XVI content, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, because I will be making more Final Fantasy XVI videos. The next one will be on Hugo, the dominant of the Eikon of Titan. So look forward to that, and we'll see you in the next video.